The Gemara in Meseches Brachas, in the tractate Brachas on page Yud Beis, Amud Beis, 12, folio B, says the Gemara the following. Amar Avur ben Zutrasi. Rabbi Avur says, in the name of Rav Yehuda bar Zvida, Bikshu likvoya parshas bolek b'kriyas Shema. The sages, when they established the prayers and they established the reading, the saying the Shema twice a day, they wanted to include in it all the blessings of the parashat Balak that we learned this week, of what Bilam said. And the Gemara says, the reason why they didn't do it, not because it was not appropriate, God forbid, just the opposite, Mishum terach tzibur, because it would be too long, would be too much, and they didn't want to encumber the community so much. And then the Gemara goes through the reasons why did they want to include this particular section of the Torah, and then he says, finally says, Ela Omar Rabbi Yossi bar Ovin, Rabbi Yossi says, Mishum dechsiv bo haikro, because in there is included this verse, which one? Kora shochav kari yocholovi mi yikimenu, which means he crouches. The Jewish people, says Bilam, crouches and lies like a lion and like a lioness, and who will dare rouse him? That's the reason. Now one can ask the question, what's so special about this verse? What is the Shema? Shema is we're professing our faith in God. We are stating our love and fear to Him and our commitment to do the mitzvahs. What does crouching like the lion and the lioness and who will dare rouse him have anything to do with the Shema? If you are looking for a verse in the discussion in the blessings of Bilam, there is another verse which seems to be much more appropriate and more indicative of what the Shema is. There it says, Hen am kelavi yakum, a people that rises like a lioness, uchari yisnasa, and raises itself like a lion, lo yishkav ad yochal teref v'dam chalolim yishte, doesn't lie down until it eats its prey and drinks the blood of the slain. Rashi says, what does this all mean? Rises like a lioness, says when they awaken from their sleep in the morning, they show the vigor of a lioness and the lion in grasping mitzvahs, to don the talis, the prayer shawl, recite the Shema, put on tefillin. And that's what it means that the whole day is one which is imbued, the whole day is involved with Torah mitzvahs. Now this seems to be the verse that would be more fitting in the Shema rather than the pasuk just saying that what? Kora shachav kari uchalavi mi yikimenu. Because Rashi explains what is the meaning of that lies like a lion and like a lioness and nobody will dare rouse him. Says Rashi, what this means? They will settle in the land with might and power. So we're talking about having the land, we're not talking about our commitment to God and godliness. So the Rebbe gives this profound answer. Really, Bilam captured who and what is a Jew. And he expresses us in those words that what? That Korah Shachav Kari Echolavi Miyekimenu. Says a Jew is not a Jew because does mitzvahs, because he acts and lives like a Jew. Obviously this is what the Jew is supposed to do. But being Jewish is that even when Shachav, even when he lies, even when he slumbers, even when unfortunately his Judaism is not vibrantly active within him, even unfortunately when he is detached from leading a Jewish lifestyle. As we have spoken yesterday, that the previous Rebbe said, even one b'shem Yehudi Yechoneh, b'shem Yisrael Yechoneh, even the one who's only a Jew by name, unfortunately, not by conscious involvement, just by name. Says Bilam, even he, when he wakes up, is still Jewish. Just take a lion, put him in a cage for 20 years, and then let him loose. The lion within him will roar with its whole ferocity that it has. So too is a Jew. When the moment, the right moment, with the right approach, with the right love, is woken up, will roar like a lion. And we've seen this. Going back to the story of the previous Rebbe, it's noteworthy that the grandson of the Jewish individual who arrested and tortured the previous Rebbe, the one who made the Rebbe's life really miserable physically, his grandson today is a regular at a Chabad's somewhere in the world and will be left famous. That's what Bilam says, and that's why the Chachamim say this belongs in the Shema, that our relationship, our oneness, our connection with God is so powerful with any and every Jew. But as the Gemara says, it would be too long, but the idea is one we have to remember. And Rabbeinu Shalom, in other words, we have a powerful relationship. Please reveal yourself through and with Mashiach right now, which after all is the prophecy of Bilam, the whole coming of Mashiach.